From small details, Easter eggs, and even glitches, these are 50 secrets you may or may not know in Super Mario Odyssey. Considering the fact that I have way too many hours in this game, and I've even speedrun it at a top level, you may know some of these secrets I put together, but I can guarantee you won't know all 50 of these because I certainly didn't at the start. Now, it's not much of a secret that if you enter this pipe in the back of the Odyssey, you could actually enter inside of it. However, if you glitch out of bounds in Cascade Kingdom before you get the first moon, you're actually able to enter the Odyssey early, but the pipe may or may not be invisible this time. While we're on the topic of getting out of bounds in Cascade Kingdom, ground pounding here allows you to do just that. Now, the frog here in Cap Kingdom is supposed to be the very first thing you could capture, but you're actually able to skip it given Mario's fancy movement. There's actually an entire speedrun category dedicated to just skipping captures. Now normally you gotta wait a decent amount of time to plant the seed, but what if I told you you don't have to wait? Just cheat your way into the system settings, change the time on the Nintendo Switch, and you'll have your seed in no time. Now roll cancel clipping is a pretty well known glitch in Super Mario Odyssey. As the name implies, you cancel a roll using Cappy and you're able to clip through a lot of walls. But what if I told you that's not the only way you could get into the inverted pyramid here? Using this very fancy clip, you're actually able to not only get into the inverted pyramid early, but skip it entirely. When you 100% the game, you get a golden star. And you probably already knew that, but if you haven't 100% to the game, well now you know. See this wall in Lake Kingdom? Well, you can actually just roll straight through it. This same wall clip is actually used in speedruns, as you're able to clip through, get the checkpoint, and then get this chest moon and then the painting moon early by warping to the checkpoint. If you jump on the globe, not only will it spin, but it'll actually play music for you. Now for this sub area, you're actually able to use the moon's gravity to not only make it all the way over to the 2D area, but scale your way all the way up it, and the end result is not only a cool secret area, but a thumbnail for my YouTube video. Now if you ground pound as the water is going down, you're actually able to just clip through the floor, and you can even explore around. Now I thought it would be cool to look at some small details. For example, Mario's cheeks, they puff. Now this one is a bit more common knowledge, but when Mario is not wearing warm clothing in the cold, he looked cold. But when he put on the warm clothing, all of a sudden he's not cold anymore. I know, it's crazy. When Mario gets hit by a cactus, you could actually see the cactus in his nose. God, you are so ugly, Mario. Getting hit by a cactus is no problem though, because if you just hop into the Odyssey, you actually just magically get your health back. The Odyssey has some unknown power. If you're ever angry and just want to ruin someone's day, well, you could just destroy this RC car. Man, I feel bad for him. Or what if you just don't want to use the RC car at all? Well, you don't have to, because if you actually tilt the controller while you're using the scooter, it'll tilt a little bit more than it usually does, allowing you to get this moon in the cage. This is possible because its hitbox is actually extended when you do this tilting technique. For some reason, you could just roll straight through this building. Now apparently a lot of people knew this, but I didn't know that the binoculars in every kingdom are actually very detailed. Metro is definitely my favorite though. If you ground pound the top of the Toad shop, you get a heart. Good job. Now depending on the outfit that you fight Bowser in, he'll have a different dialogue to address you. My favorite is when Mario is wearing Princess Peach's wedding dress and Bowser is actually nice enough to give him a compliment. Imagine jumping over the fire when you could just simply roll over it. How is this possible? I don't know, hitboxes. Here's a cool little out of bounds trick. If you do a triple jump here, you could actually get under the bridge, and you even get this really weird camera glitch. Now I think this would be common knowledge, but most people don't know that you could actually run in this 2D section with Bowser. Now we all know that Mushroom Kingdom is littered with references towards Mario 64, but I thought I would include some more niche ones, such as this tree that resembles the one in Mario 3D Land. How about the fact that this lake here is actually in the shape of a mushroom? The fact that this island in Mushroom Kingdom is of essence of Super Mario World, and they even got the Yoshi sign. When you're doing Koopa freerunning, you could actually see that the logo in the bottom left corner is Mr. Game & Watch. I didn't even know that. The final stage in Mario Odyssey, also known as Darker Side, is littered with secrets. This is one of them. Now normally you need the flower road for this section, but you can actually just skip all of it with Yoshi. There's also another few sections that you would normally do in Darker Side, but you could also skip those with Glide-On. If you shake before you hit one of these tornadoes, you get a lot of height. A lot of people are afraid of Goombas, but even this sign is afraid of the Goomba. For some reason, Goombas can like really go fast if you jump side to side with them. Now normally you need this pole to climb up in this section in Wooded Kingdom, but what if I said no? Each kingdom has its own unique bird, but did you know that they actually all reunite in Mushroom Kingdom? Mario Odyssey is scattered with Luigi hint arts, but look at this Rosalina that's hiding. I wonder if I could mysteriously jump into the inside of the Odyssey to clip inbounds and do a cool little glitch. Oh, I can. If you stand in a specific spot here, you'll just get clipped out of bounds, and I think that's kind of funny. If you fly to this part of the wall with the Paragoomba, you can actually just clip straight out of bounds. And even better, you could fly on for a very long time, and if you exit out of the Paragoomba, you'll just fall forever. Jump off of a slanted slope with Glide-On and then fly into a wall, you'll actually be able to just clip straight through it. Now these rocket flowers have a timer, but if you do a spin throw and a ground pound, you could actually refresh your rocket flower, essentially creating for infinite speed. If you throw your cap against a wall while this ogre is here, you'll actually just clip straight through the wall. Now if you stay away from Mario Odyssey for a bit, Mario will fall asleep. But did you know that the dog will also fall asleep if you fall asleep? I've seen these boom boxes laying around, but have you ever took a chance to just jam out to the music? Toadette will hand out achievements at the end of the game in Mushroom Kingdom. One of those achievements is getting a certain amount of jumps. This is by far the fastest way to get those jumps. This sub area is actually the fastest way to make some fucking racks. Now most outfits translate into 2D, but this one does not. Now if you hold Y, you're actually supposed to go faster with the bullet bill, but you'll go even faster if you let go of Y after the first shake. If you ledge grab right here and then let the platform move towards the wall as you let go, you could actually just straight up clip in. And finally, you could use this simple trick to get out of bounds. I have one last deep and dark secret. If you subscribe, like, and comment on the video,